Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'd like to use a friend to make a point. The way the watchtower work, the way they have been dishonest in years and in the past. My friend, I'm going to call her Barbara. Her husband, I'm going to call Bob. Barbara was young when she came into this religion. And her mother forced her to marry Bob because Bob's mother brought her mother into the truth. Yeah, that's what I said, the truth. If she knew exactly what we know today, she would hopefully wake up. But my friend Barbara, when she was married to Bob, her dad gave her money to give to her to use it to buy land for investment, or maybe later on they could build a house on it. Bob was smart as a Jehovah Witness. He went into their joint account, stole the money out from Barbara's checking account or joint account, and to buy himself a car, which he had a car, so he wanted to trade that one in to get a different car. And later down the years, he got a car that she helped got him. He had problems with the car. He took it to the mechanic. And the mechanic worked on his car. I'm not going to give you the punchline yet. So he had to get someone to take him home, a taxi or something like that. And it was a week. She asked him, "Where's your car?" He said, "It's in the garage. It's being worked on." So the garage owner kept calling him, and him and the garage owner was having an argument about what was wrong with his car. So he told her that he needs to borrow $1,000 to pay the mechanic. Well, to make the long story short, she took him to the mechanic, and she was about ready to find out from the mechanic what was wrong with his car, which her husband was supposed to took it to the dealership because they still had a warranty on it. But he had trust in this mechanic. Well, the mechanic saw them. He said, "I want this car off the property." She said, "I thought you was working on it." He said, "I've been done on this job. All I did was an oil change. Just oil change. And he left the car here. I need room. I need it off the property. I call him every day to get his car off the property." Well, I guess y'all figure out he was trying to scam her out of $1,000 and to pay the guy, what, $19, $20 for oil change? Could be less. So he could profit the rest of the money. Many years later, he went to a letter that was from her credit card company. he stole a credit card, and he tried his best to activate it several times. Of course, they couldn't bust him because he had someone told him how to call the number on the back and find out how much money that was in the account. And of course, they had it ready to be deactive, so he couldn't draw no money out. But since they found out there was no money in the account, he didn't buy nothing or purchase anything. Otherwise, he would have been in big trouble with the law. Another time, he stole another card from her, and somebody else stole the card from him and tried to activate that card. So what's the point of these stories? Jehovah's Witnesses, y'all said y'all supposed to forgive people and whatever in the past was in the past. Well, here's the thing. Your governing body of Jehovah's Witnesses, the time George T. Russell was alive, he appointed some men that was called board of directors. These board directors stayed in their position when Charles T. Russell died. And our loving buddy, Judge Rutherford, the lawyer himself, decided that he wanted the glory, the honor, and the position that Charles T. Russell had with the Bible students. So he decided to become the next president. Could kick out some of the board directors because they didn't approve of his new teaching. So, in 1931, the new teaching, who believed in it, they formed a new religion, and the original Bible students that was on Pastor Russell's teaching got on their merry way and left the organization. So the members of Jehovah's Witnesses was down to hardly nothing. But the thing is, Jehovah's Witnesses, and whoever's watching this video, just as Barbara's husband and the Watchtower today had their own dirty secrets, conning people out of money, just like Bob was trying to con Barbara out of her money many times, tried different scams, because now this guy is a truck driver. Yeah, he's a truck driver. He makes a lot of money. He only works almost 2 hours a day. That's taking the load to the shipyard and pick up the empty trailer and come back. As a truck driver, he only brings home bi-weekly $140. Boy, that's a lot of money for a truck driver. I mean, no wonder he has to borrow money from his brother, or borrow money from his mother, because he don't make enough money. Or maybe he makes just a little bit too much money, but he wants to borrow money from his mother and brother, because Barbara spends all her money paying the other bills. The food bill, the house bill, her car payment, and other things. Her student loan payment. Yeah, she's paying back her student loan payment because it was forbidden by Watchtower to have higher education, so she went back to school later in the years, and she's got a good paying job. But Bob was told by the elders that since your wife is making a lot of money, just get a part-time job and start going door to door and go to the meetings. Bob was smart. He decided not to go door to door because he don't like it. But he wants to preach to her who's finally woken up from Watchtower's lies, and she is no longer a Jehovah Witness. So she decided to wake up and find the real truth. But Bob, a man that doesn't go to the meetings, but he will make appearance to the circuit assemblies. Yeah, to find out what the governing body has to say about, could there be Armageddon next year? What kind of good news we're going to get from the governing body? Otherwise that's the only time he goes to the meetings. And his hours, he got long hours that he's away from home. He goes to work, goes to work. He has to be there about 6 or 7. It depends when the truck arrives. And then he stayed there after he did his 2 main runs. He's over there at a place with the other truck drivers about 12, 14 hours. Besides going home, help Barbara, to clean house, to bring food in the house, to move things around. He goes to his bedroom, and that's where he stays. He doesn't do nothing around the house. Just like the governing body, do nothing. They let the Jehovah's Witnesses pay them, just basically sit around. They're collecting the money, taking the money to buy properties and all kinds of stuff. Fancy rings, gold watches, and have people driving around in limousines. And poor Bob can't even get off his truck driving part-time, low-time job that part-time McDonald's people makes more money than him. So he spends money buying gas, going back and forth a week, and he brings home hardly nothing. So what I'm trying to bring out, Jehovah's Witnesses, whoever watching this video, Bob is just a small con man, a Jehovah's Witness con man. And he's just a small fry compared to the governing body. He's just a small thief compared to the governing body. But y'all believe them. Y'all will forgive them. But would you forgive a man that lives with you, did all the things to you as a wife, like Barbara has? No, you cannot forgive him, because every time she turns around, he tries another scheme. Just like the governing body. People, you need to wake up. There's no new light when people's got too many years of lies and dishonest deceits. The governing body has destroyed lives, just like Barbara had her life and still have her life destroyed by Bob. Please, witnesses, wake up before it's too late. Thank you and have a nice day.